Hi, Perry Power here from Power Bespoke. Now, I wanted to do a quick video in light of the current circumstances with Covid-19. I've been getting quite a lot of questions from potential sellers or people that would like to move house with kind of how should we do it in a safe way? Is it still possible? We do want to move, but don't want to put anybody at risk. Is there still interest out there? All that kind of stuff. So I thought I would record a quick video, about 10 minutes, just talking you through how you can safely sell your property during COVID-19 and the steps that we're taking for our clients, for our team, for our potential buyers to make sure it's done in as safe a way as possible. Now, over to my screen. This is where we are. How to safely sell your property during COVID-19. Now, I'm going to take you through a few bits. So there's 4 steps. The first one is the virtual selling advice. I'm going to show you through that in a minute. That's really good because obviously usually you might have 2, 3, 4 estate agents come round to your house and give you a valuation and some advice. But that's risky because those estate agents may well be going into lots of other houses as well. So the best way for you to do it is to make sure you get advice from an agent virtually. And I'll show you ways you can do that, and I'll show you how we're doing it at Power Bespoke to keep it safe. Then obviously, if you do decide to place your house on the market, you then need to get a photographer around to do the pictures, the floor plan, and importantly, the 3D virtual, the 360 virtual tour. I'll show you that in a minute. Step 3 is all about the virtual live 2-way video viewings. We've invested in a fantastic platform, and I'll show you that at length. And then the 4th one is the strict protocol for physical viewings. Now, physical viewings are really important because obviously buyers need to go through the door to get the feeling and make sure, but there's a real process that you should be going through, in my opinion, and what we're doing before having anyone through your door. So let me come out of this. Now let's start with the first one, okay? So the virtual selling advice. Now, some agents, us included, are investing heavily in technology because it's safe and it's also a lot easier for everyone involved. So we've got this new service. So we're members of the Guild of Property Professionals, and they've developed a fantastic service whereby you go to the website, which is powerbespoke.co.uk/virtual-valuation. And then it's really fantastic. So what you can do is you can upload. So you see here, you can receive an accurate valuation on your home while keeping you and your family safe. Simply click on the link. So this is how it works, right? You click start and you say, I'm looking to sell, I'm looking to let, and you put your postcode in. You select your address. Let's do one. Let's find an address. There we go. 44 Mr. John Smith. Phone number. Email. Now, really important because this is information that your estate agent needs to give you a valuation. Anyway, click next. And then you're asked some general information. How many bedrooms, bathrooms? Let's do 2, let's do 3, let's do 3. What kind of property is it? When it was built? Rough plot size, so less than 1 acre. Condition is in excellent condition. You put in here little notes if you've improved the property or not. So I've improved the kitchen. Oh, can't spell today. And then you've got a few little features you can click as a great location. It's good for a buy-to-let. It's got a south-facing garden. Any more notes as well, which is really helpful. This is all to help the agent give you a more accurate appraisal from a distance, i.e. their desk. And then you can upload pictures. So prior to doing this, you will go around your house, get some pictures on your smartphone or even a little video walkthrough. Then you can upload it. You see, you choose media and you can upload it. It works just the same on your phone. Click next. And then you can select some times as to when you would like to have an advice meeting or have the agent give you a call to, once they've been through your pictures, had a look at competing properties, given you a good estimate as to what it could be worth, they can call you and discuss it. Or potentially what I do with my clients is I jump on like a video call, a Google Meet call, or a Zoom call, or even just a WhatsApp video call, just to talk to my potential client. That's a really good way to not have that many estate agents come through your house. The next one, it comes back to, if you do decide to move, you then need to get your house photographed. Now, you need to make sure that you're obviously selecting a photographer company, or your estate agent is using a photography company who are fully, how it works for us is our photographers have got a mask on, they've got feet covers on, they sanitize before they enter the house and afterwards. You kind of step outside. They also carry disinfectant wipes in case they need to open any doors. They can obviously wipe it over before and after. So be really safety conscious. That is probably the most important visit you're going to have to your house. And so it's important that you're out the way, sitting in the garden, sitting in the car, so they can get the photographs done. This is a really exciting one. So once they've done all that and your marketing details are ready, and they would have taken the 360 virtual tour. If I showed you this is an example of a property we're selling. And for one, the buyer can just navigate the virtual tour on their own, which is really, really good. So in this example, you can navigate to the gardens of the communal development, which is really, really, really cool to do. Go back to the driveway and parking. You can go to the tennis courts. You can go to the lake. So you get a real sense of the area. So as long as I've done it correctly, the virtual tour, and including the surrounding areas. Let's go back to the driveway. I'm going a bit quick, so you might get a little bit seasick, but let's go inside. We go in the house. And then, then the buyer can navigate the house. They can have a good look around to potential interest. There's a really cool, I'm trying to go slow so I don't give you a headache. But if we go into the living room, you can pan around, you can see it's got a lovely bright room. And then go out to the dining area. Anyway, you get the idea. So that's really cool. Then there's like a 3D model of the house. This is really cool. You kind of use your mouse to move it all around. You've got the kitchen on the ground floor. Oh, I want to go to the bathroom. You click on bathroom. And then we're in the bathroom. But the really powerful stuff about this, which is why I wanted to show you, is because there's a little thing down here called shared viewing. Now, what we do and what your agent can do is they can click on that. And then these little video, one sec, still loading. There we go. You've got these little video pop heads, and you share this link with anybody. You copy the link. So your agent, i.e. me, for example, would share that with the potential viewer. Once they've clicked it on their phone, they can come onto the virtual tour. I'll be down in that bottom right-hand corner. They'll be in the top left corner, and you can navigate the house and give them a really in-depth virtual tour. The other amazing thing is, let's say Mr. and Mrs. Smith want to view it, but they want their mum to view it as well. They just share that link with their mum, and their mum can pop on the video viewing the 360 tour as well. That's a really, really good way of keeping everyone safe, but still getting a good look at the property. Let's come out of that. So after that, it comes back. Now, if they like it from the virtual tour, they're going to want to physically view, and you want them to physically view if you want to move, but under very strict conditions. So we've got a very safe viewing protocol. Now, this is for a message to our clients, current and future. But it's basically saying that we're gonna approach it in a two-step. Get every house virtual tour so we can have live video virtual viewings, and then if they would like to view and they're in a proceedable position to reduce the amount of people through their house, then they're welcome to, as long as our client is happy for them to. But the rules around social distancing, I mean, I've heard horror stories of some agents not being particularly compliant. The government are advising that all viewing should be done virtually initially, even if that's on a WhatsApp live video call with the potential buyer and the seller jumping on and doing a little tour. We done those when lockdown was first announced, but it wasn't a very scalable, wasn't a very long-term solution, because you needed 3 people to be available at the same time: the buyer, the agent, and the seller. With the new 360 tours, you just need to have the buyer and the agent your seller can be at home and not be affected whilst your agent is taking potential buyers for a virtual tour. But the protocol that we're following is we have all buyers. We've asked all clients to let us know if their household develops any kind of symptoms, because obviously we have to pause all physical viewings on that property for everyone's safety. The home occupier must not be present for the viewings. Very important. Less people in the house, the better. A maximum of 2 people can attend a viewing, but they must be from the same household and they must both be decision makers. Okay, so if Mr. and Mrs. are deciding to buy a house, then they're both welcome to come. But if they've got teenage children, then they wouldn't be able to come. Viewers must confirm prior to attending that they haven't had any or haven't got any COVID-19 related symptoms. Viewers must wear disposable face masks, feet covers, and sanitize hands before and after the viewing. We provide all the PPE to make sure that that's not ever flaunted, so it always happens. The viewer must be, as I mentioned, a proceedable position. 2 meters must be maintained at all times. A Power Bespoke representative will antibacterial wipe all door handles before and after the viewing. And the Power Bespoke representative will open the front door to the property to let the viewer lead the way, maintaining 2 meter distance at all times. So there we go. Just wanted to do a quick overview of how you can, with the right procedures in place, how you can still safely sell a property during COVID-19. If you've got any questions at all, give me a shout, give our office a call, give one of our agents a call. Would love to help. We're always available to jump on video calls to give you any advice that you might need. If you're not particularly happy with your current agent's plan, by all means send them a copy of ours and say this is quite good. I would like you to follow that. And yeah, happy moving. Keep safe. If you do anything to help, just call. Thanks a lot.